What's up guys, welcome back to So Many Parks So Little Time, or as I like to call it, Sarcasmo Profesionalmente. So today we are in a completely different country. We are at Tibidabo in Barcelona in Spain. This is the oldest amusement park in Spain, and it has a very unique location. It's located at the very top of this mountain, Tibidabo Mountain, and it's famous for having this absolutely gorgeous view of Barcelona. It's more than just an amusement park, it's a panoramic area. It's also home to a beautiful cathedral overlooking the entire city. It's just a place where coasters and culture mix. And speaking of coasters, this one has Muntanya Russa, which I've heard has one of the best views from a roller coaster of any roller coaster. And along with the roller coaster, they also have a plethora of amusement rides that are simply made to capture the incredible view around the city, as well as a bunch of really fun rides that I'm really excited to try out. Overall, this is not a very discussed park, but there's a lot to take in and a lot to enjoy here. Starting with a funicular just to get to the top of a mountain. I'm definitely getting some Glenwood Caverns vibes from it, but it should be a lot of fun. So the funicular ought to be opening up shortly, so let's go check out Tibidabo. Unfortunately, it has been a hazy past couple of days here in Barcelona. For the most part, the haze has cleared up at least a little bit as the day has progressed, but man, I really hope that the fog just completely lifts because the view from up here just is incredible. Yep. Station's all the way down there, comes up here and then just goes all along the hillside.
I'm just looking for a way down.
Yeah. Despite being a relatively small park, it is just wonderfully built into the mountainside. Just these beautiful paths here. Probably wouldn't be able to tell that you're on a mountain unless you actually pause and look at all the staircases going up and down this mountainside. Looks like there are even some slides where you can take from the upper paths down to the lower paths. Might have to give that a try later. So, Muntanya Russa is a lot of fun. This is a custom Vekoma family roller coaster, and even though it looks big and intimidating on the hillside, it's actually a very accessible roller coaster. But don't take that as a knock against the ride's quality, because it is fantastic. I love the overview of the city that you get. Once you're at the very top going down, you just get a full unobstructed view of Barcelona. It is one of the best views from the top of a roller coaster I have ever experienced. And then the ride is glass smooth. It's not too forceful or crazy, but there's one helix right in the middle of the ride that is actually fairly forceful. This airtime hill here, it's kind of a dud, does nothing, but I really like if you just look out to the right, you just get a really fast-paced view of Barcelona. Now, new for 2023, they have put VR on this roller coaster, which I just do not get. It's one of the most insane things that a park could do. It's like when they put VR on Zumanjaro at Great Adventure. Why on earth would anyone do that? Luckily, it looks like VR is not the default. They didn't offer it to us. We just rode the ride without it. You got this amazing view of Barcelona. Why on earth would you want it obstructed? So yeah, 100% a worthwhile roller coaster. So, Tibidabo Express might be one of the weirdest powered roller coasters that I've ridden. Usually their powered coasters, they sort of go in just completely random directions, sort of spread themselves out over a very wide area. However, this one's condensed to a very narrow path. Obviously it has the hillside that it has to deal with, but even still, it's a very unique powered coaster for sure. But even weirder is that some of the turns, they're like at sharp angles. It feels almost geometric, this roller coaster. But even still, fun ride and a really good fit for Tibidabo, and I'm really glad that they're not doing VR on this coaster anymore. Word of warning when visiting this park, be prepared to climb.
Por eso. Mi tío, porque me he acostumbrado a comer. Qué asco. Entonces, yo no me he pedido nunca plancha. No, qué calor que hace aquí adentro.
This has got to be one of the coolest lines for a ride at any park. So, Avió is a super unique ride. This thing is just a legendary classic. It swoops out over the mountainside, so you get just this stunning view of Barcelona. And even though there's still a bit of a haze over the city, it was still just a spectacular view. Definitely gives you a good sensation of flying. And while the overall setup may look kind of sketchy, it felt very solid. And it was just very unique that the ride is powered by the propeller itself. There's no other ride I know of that actually does that. I will say though, when you come to this park, I 100% recommend rope dropping this ride. Even though the line may look short, it will take a long time. This thing is not a capacity machine, but it's definitely a must-do when you're here at Tibidabo. You guys need to open a restaurant right now. There's the suspended monorail. I can't believe I got myself on this.
¿Qué pasa?
I wonder if this is the reason why the line is not that long. So we did the airplane on a stick, which means next we did the bucket on a stick, and even though it's not a thrill ride, it is pretty terrifying. No seatbelt, just you standing in a cage, over 100 feet in the air, thousands of feet above sea level. It's an intimidating ride for sure, but you cannot deny the amazing view that you get. And once again, for being such an old attraction, it does its job effectively. Oh, that's cool. clue if that was gonna blind us, so I had it on just in case. That was a part of the ride.
Sortim de l'Embruixabruixes per volar dels núvols i arran dels arbres. I ara tornem a entrar a l'Embruixabruixes. Treballem a la llum encisadora de la lluna plena.
So that was the very first suspended monorail I've ever done, and boy was that a weird ride. I didn't know much to anything about it other than it was a very old monorail and that it's the oldest ride in the park. The views that you get at the very beginning of the ride are spectacular, but then it goes into these tunnels and then just turns into this trippy acid experience. I have no clue what to make of it, heads or tails. And then the funny thing is, I thought that the ride was over, so I stopped recording, but there was actually a jump scare at the very end of the ride. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's one of the few jump scares at a theme park that have actually got me. Super weird ride. Very glad I rode it. I take it you don't trust this park anymore? Oh. I almost just smacked right into myself.
Si sembla que vas cap allà, doncs la és cap allà.
tell where the mirrors are based off the smudge marks from people who have crashed into them. Good quality log flume. One that does not get you overly soaking wet. It's not a big log flume, but I really like the setting on this one. You don't get that massive dramatic view of Barcelona that you got on some of the other rides, but even still, the location itself is a testament to the ride itself. Surprisingly, the small double dip got me a lot more wet than the big drop, but like I said, these are the kinds of log flumes that I really enjoy.
Mira qué guay están quedando en la panorámica.
Está nublado.
Un poquito.
Un poquito. Mejor que no quede sol.
Mira que la recta.
No, I don't think so. It really does. With all the detail on it. There's a cloud passing over us and we can barely even see the rides anymore. Cartoons have been lying to us. That is, look at that.
I don't think we've gone enough steps yet today.
Nope. Oh, wow. That looks... So we've been just checking out the Temple Expiatori del Sagrat core, but Tibidabo has been just a joy to visit. This park is in such a unique location and it's got just a classic charm to it. The location itself is definitely what sells it, and then the park is just beautiful. You just walk around and the whole place comes alive. I will say, if you're planning to visit, do plan to be here at Rope Drop. You can get so many rides on all of the headlining attractions with minimal waits. I definitely recommend doing the plane on a stick first, then do the bucket on a stick. Basically just get all the observation rides out of the way and then ride the roller coasters, and after that you should be pretty set. The staff here has been friendly, the food has been good, and overall we've just been having a fantastic day. With that being said, I am cutting this video a little bit short because my girlfriend and I, we had just a wonderful moment together, and we kind of want to just relish that the rest of this day. This whole trip has been just an extraordinary experience, and today was simply magical. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.